The tech giants seem to be in a lot of trouble lately. There is a growing wave of discontent and distrust with how they conduct themselves in the market. Google was hit by a giant 2.3 billion fine by the European Commission for abuse of their dominant position in the comparison shopping market. Facebook is under investigation by the German Competition Authority on their data practices, and Apple is under investigation here for slowing down older iPhones. Considering how diverse and how big these companies are, there are even growing voices that someone should step in and break them up in smaller companies. This is not the first time that people and governments go against tech giants. Back in the 70s, the government went against IBM trying to break it up. Microsoft was prosecuted in the late 1990s, and AT&T was broken up into smaller companies in the 1980s. The question is whether these tech giants like Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Google, and Microsoft harm what competition is there to protect: lower prices, consumer choice, and innovation. Google, for example, has 85% of the market share in desktop searches, and Amazon sold 75% of ebooks last year. But do they actually raise prices, lower output, or harm innovation? The numbers don't seem to paint that picture. Most of the products or services these companies make available to consumers are free or priced at a very competitive level. Amazon, for example, spends about $16 billion annually in research and development. It's closely followed by the likes of Apple, Microsoft, Google, and Facebook. There are, of course, dangers in how powerful these companies have become: fake news, privacy issues, consumer protection issues. Up until a few years ago, most of those tech companies were beloved giants. It seems to me now that most governments are alerted to what they do, and we see legal battles going on not only in the US but also at the European Union level and in Southeast Asia as well. What we're trying to do is figure out what is the actual effect of all that power to consumers. Are they actually harming them, or are they helping them, and it's just governments with obsolete laws trying to catch up with what's going on in the tech market?